I'm leaving that in.
Welcome back to the Smash Pad Podcast.
Welcome back. This is our third attempt at coming into this fucking podcast.
Let's make it work.
Let's make it work.
It's good.
Because the thing I was going to say, my dog is, you could probably hear him whine for like the first couple minutes of this. He very much wants to be involved.
He is a love dog. He's not neglected dog.
No.
But he's just not meant for the podcast biz.
No, I don't like that.
Unless you want to hear.
I'm kind of a perfectionist too, a little bit. Like, it'll just bother me that I know I could hear him rumbling and tumbling and sniffing. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. How long have you had your dog?
Since, let's see, it would have been like August, I think.
August last year?
Yeah.
How's it been being a
I
dad?
love it.
A dog dad?
I love being dog dad.
Actually?
I love it.
Do you like the bad involved though? Like, you don't care?
There's not been that much bad.
What's his worst? What's his worst story so far?
Having to take him to the vet to get x-rays.
Because
he hurt his leg.
Oh.
And
I thought it was going to be...
That sucked.
That does suck.
One thing, he didn't sit still. He couldn't get a normal x-ray because he pissed all over the thing.
No.
Because he was scared, which break my heart.
Mm.
And then they say, well, come back next time, and we have to do a sedation. And I was like, I don't want you to do a sedation. And then we had to, and then we figured out he has this. He was born with it. He has this genetic problem with his leg, and
yeah,
that's been the worst part.
That sucks.
And it was expensive.
Yeah. Is there, dude? I think I might want to. Dude, he's been. God, knock on wood. He's been so healthy. The only thing he's done is gotten into a whole rotisserie chicken. After we fucking...
Like bones?
Literally just the bones, pretty much. Ate it all.
Did he eat bones?
Yeah. He ate some motherfucking bones. But I went to the doc, and he was, like, blocked up, you know? Like, he would go to poop, and it wouldn't poop. And I was like, fuck!
Yeah, poop.
My puppy wouldn't poop.
No,
but I was, like, I deadass called my mom. Bro, this says kind of a lot about me. I called my mom, started crying on the phone.
Yeah,
I was
worried.
Because I called, I was like, Ma, I don't know what to do. Like, all this shit. She's like, just go to the vet, right? Like, go. And I went to the vet and like all this stuff, and they were like, just take this. He took some pills, and he was fine. He digested that shit.
Poops.
So I'm like, okay, that's good. Now I know that he can eat at least that much without it fucking him up. But dude, our trash, like, rules are completely different. That, like, we keep our trash like 10 feet in the air.
Oh yeah,
now.
no for dog.
Like, and
no way.
No, we were just, that was a lapse of judgment, bro.
That's okay.
I've had a few lapses of
judge. You learn a lot as a dog dad.
You do. This is you know, what's it called? Dude, he is whining like a motherfucker. Should we actually bring him in here? Do you think he'd be better in here than out there?
If he wants to make a presence, it's your call.
I literally don't know what to do. If he goes up until 10 minutes and I can still hear him, I'll get this motherfucker. Anyway, what was I gonna motherfucking say? Oh yeah, it gives you. It's like it's training to be a father of a real human.
I think so.
A little bit.
I think there's a little bit of that.
You know, like, it's definitely nowhere near the same realm.
I love being a dog dad.
Yeah,
that's a good start to the episode.
Is he? You get him as a tiny time pup?
I think he was like 3 months when we got him. So
not too tiny.
Well, I
don't know why we're talking about
this. I don't know. I think we had to wait because we were talking dog talk.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And dogs are, you know.
Sometimes you gotta... Dude, my dog talk is atrocious.
I would...
Disgusting.
If anybody ever records me speaking to my dog...
Dude, I sound like a fucking idiot.
Then get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if that was on, like, voice memo, like, you could hold that as blackmail.
Do you ever hit him with that? Who you hate your boy?
I'm not even, like, trying to be that way. That just is what's coming out.
No.
I'm not trying to be that way at all.
Yeah, and I don't regret it.
I don't think I do that to anyone else's dog. I give it like
it's weird
puppy,
if
but I'm not like
yeah.
You know,
I think that's a little weird if you do it to other people's dogs.
Absolutely.
Unless you're like, you know, you're here every day, you know that dog.
I don't like when I haven't had that many encounters. He doesn't really like fuck with people that much, so I don't bring him around a trillion people.
No.
But like I don't know. Dog shit. People are gonna be like, dude, what these fucking people know about parenting, dude.
Nothing.
It's my training wheels, okay?
We're dog dads. We're not
training wheels.
Kid dads.
I'm trying to think of his worst story.
Not yet.
It's kind of, they're all average. The carpet right there.
Yeah.
That's fucked. That was his very first day here though, so I'm not like really judging.
He had to learn like. When we got our dog, he kind of chewed on like the baseboards a little bit. and that sucked. But
dude,
you fix things and you move on and you forget it happened, and then
thing is though, like,
it's all good.
you can always. This is what's different about being a parent. Like, dude, you can always give this dog away if you really need to. You know, put it to a shelter. Dude,
Yeah.
when you have a Hume, no, you can.
Well, adopt, but
I don't like that.
I don't
much.
want to just be like.
I don't want to throw my kid in that shit.
I'm gonna have a kid, and
I'm gonna let you know.
But you can't. I know what you mean.
When I have a kid,
It's obviously different.
100% different.
Yeah.
Like this, and this dude, I could also smack. Well, you can smack your kid's butt, for sure. But dude,
Careful what you say here.
What? No, I'm spanking the shit out of my dog. When he's a bad boy, he gets spankings, and he gets a spanking, and I say go, and he goes into his kennel, like, and he knows where to go. You know.
I am.
You never smack. Oh, he gets.
Well,
Smacked.
no, I smack bums.
Mm-hmm. You ever smack it? I smack his nose.
Oh, on the nose.
Yeah.
Sometimes if he's
Depends on what he's doing.
if he like is eating like crap or something like that.
Mm.
You don't do
If
that.
if he fucking just lets out a like a random one, I'm like, what the fuck?
I haven't had
Especially in my house.
my dog hasn't barked really.
He's not a barker.
I haven't had.
No, he's lied.
I haven't
about
ran
it.
into that.
He's lied about that. Okay, I don't want to talk about dogs for fucking a million minutes. I could too, low key, because it's a fucking, oh my god, I could only imagine having kids, because I think I'm gonna be annoying about the stories. Because luckily, I know how annoying it is to be like, oh my dog, so I don't tell people about this.
I know. Yeah.
That's so like, you know, I never do that. But okay, this motherfucker, should I bring him in here?
Your call.
We've already been talking about him for a million minutes. Fine, come in.
At least make a. He could at least make a an appearance. Hi, Stitch.
Now,
Hi,
just
Stitchy.
blend into the background like a little
Stitchy
blanket.
boy.
Sit.
Listen
Don't embarrass me in front.
Listen
down.
Listen to your dad.
Look at that! Don't embarrass me in front of the podcast listeners. Anyway, jumping into something diff. I had, bro. You hear my stuttering? Good God!
It's gonna be one of them.
It's gonna be one of them. This is gonna be a fast pace. My brain is gonna speak before.
Stutter step.
Like my mouth is gonna speak before my. Wait, what's the?
All
like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like when your brain moves faster than your mouth or some shit. Anyway, are you a cracker?
Like a white, like a whitey.
Not
white?
like that. Not like that. Because clearly,
Like
this
a
is
whitey.
this is
white?
a no, but like popping your
Oh,
shits.
my
Are you a cracker?
Yeah, I'm a cracker.
Are you a cracker? Like,
I crack.
are you a cracker? Like religiously?
I don't know what you mean. I mean, I go full crack long ways, and then I'll individually crack each finger.
Okay. Do you do?
Yeah.
Dude, it's bad because I literally, bro, I crack my ankles.
Toes?
I crack my toes. I crack my wrists sometimes. Dude, I crack my neck, my back, my pussy, my crack.
Yo.
No, but literally dude, if it can crack on my body, I'll try to get it to pop.
Yeah. Are you a?
Hell yeah.
I
What? Here,
can't-
hold up.
I can't do that.
Stop. See, this is what I mean
I
by
know.
this guy. This is what I mean by this guy. No, but I'll be like, bro, hold up. I'm gonna turn up my fucking mic. I want to see if I can get it.
What?
Wait, hold up.
I can't do that.
Hold up.
I can't do that. Every time I try, I'm a failure.
It's bad.
I can't.
I'm the biggest cracker of all. And I the term is great, but I'm the biggest cracker of all because, bro, the second I get, bro, like, you know, pallet jacks. You used to work at Coke.
Yeah.
Pallet jacks at stores, bro. I will put my back on it and like,
Ooh.
and I'll crack it, and I'm.
Oh yeah.
Are there gonna be long-term effects to this shit?
I don't think
To
so.
being a cracker?
I've heard that cracking is like you're just popping little air bubbles. It's not like
That's what I
the
heard
whole
too.
you're gonna get arthritis thing is not
Yes.
true.
I do know that though, but arthritis isn't the only thing to worry about. But
I guess.
okay, let's see what I'm talking about. You're so cute, but it's not the time. Sorry about that. The thing is about the lighting now. I tried to do one where where like I have it yellow lighting. It made my teeth look like shit.
Ugh.
And I don't have shitty teeth. I like, dude, I watched the video. I was like, I went and looked in the mirror. I swear to God, I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
So we can't do yellow.
yeah.
That'll make us look weird.
No, it's okay.
But-
I'm also in a pasty state right now.
You're Pacey State.
It is April and it's snowing outside.
What the fuck?
It's April and it's snowing outside.
I wanted to wear a t-shirt today.
Which I'm not happy about. Although I guess getting into the weather report with Kobe here. Next week we should be hitting the 70s. You might see me with my shirt off getting tanner.
Good.
Hope.
Good. I know. I don't know what to do about this guy.
It's okay.
We'll just let it ride. No, I think I know Isla is going to Vegas with her family right now, and she's like, I'm gonna come back dark. And I'm like, let's go. Yeah. I'm into that. I can never do it though.
You can't. It's not in your genetics.
It's not in my genetics. I came to terms with it about fucking 20 years ago. So it's so funny. People come up to me, or like I'll be at a lake. They're like, oh, your legs are white.
Congrats. Look at me.
What the fuck do you think? Like dude, you have to come up with something different. I haven't heard a good ginger joke in 10 years. Yeah. None of them are funny.
Well, you're past the good ginger jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably come up with something, but give me a minute.
Probably pasty jokes. The pasty jokes I get, dude. I remember one time, bro. I was.
You're white as snow.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite one is to be like, dude, you can, dude, like sometimes you can fucking. I'm like see through.
Yes.
And sometimes, bro, I'm so pale, I'm red.
I've
like you know,
that.
like I have splotches of red.
I feel like if I could like press my fingers into you, it'd be perp.
Perp? No, I'm not fucking. Dude, maybe when I'm old though. When I'm old, for sure.
Like enough.
Oh my god, getting old is gonna suck. This is what I mean, dude. I'm already the type that like I'm like, crack, like stretching. I'm like, oh, I need to do my stretches.
Yeah.
I'm not even 24 yet.
That's okay. You should be doing stretches.
Oh, I love doing stretches though. Yeah.
No hate in that game.
I love stretching, but I don't do it often. I mean, as often as I fuck it.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to be able to touch my toes my whole life. I can touch the shit out of my toes, like, you know.
I used to not be able to, and that pissed me off, so I started touching toes.
Oh, check this out. Let me flex on y'all. Oh, touch the floor.
I can't do it that clean.
Look at that.
Look
at that, bitch.
I could get floor, maybe.
I wonder if it's because maybe my torso to something ratio is a
my
certain way,
leg ratio is too long. I have very long legs.
It's probably why you can't touch your toes.
Watch this.
Let me see. You see how you just fucking stood up? Dude, we're not old enough to do that. All right, go ahead.
I'm not in.
You got this. Bro, no, we're good.
That was better than I thought. But you're right. I did stand up and go, ugh.
Yeah, that's bad. I think I do that often, though. And I attribute, dude, the other week, my hip was killing me. And I think, and
what?
I'm not trying to, this is going to sound so fucking douchebaggy, but I swear to God, I think it's from driving stick. Because I'm constantly, especially in traffic, dude, I'm like fucking pushing it in, but all that, oh my God, it's the worst. And getting out of that fucking stupid ass car. Not that but it's lowered a tiny bit.
Yeah, you're pretty low.
And I'm like, dude, I get out, I'm like, it fucking sucks.
I do that all the time.
Sucks.
And I don't know if it's because I actually like need to, or if it's just habit at this point.
I think it is habit.
I just.
So we got sidetracked. I felt too bad for the boy. We let him stay.
Yeah.
But
he is podcast dog.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck him. Something I want to heavily complain about is, do you snore?
I sleep talk.
That's way better.
Yeah, I agree.
So Julia, I assume. Did you know that before, Julia?
She knew
that you slept talk.
I said, hold up.
Julia's his wife, by the way.
Yeah. Before we move forward.
Yeah.
Eternity. Just to let you know.
Unless
I will. Okay. Here's the worst part. I do sleepwalk as well, and that's when things get a little too much. And this happened last week, and I felt terrible because at least once a week she has to deal with seeing me standing at the corner of the bed because I'm in the middle of a dream. And she goes, "Kobe, what are you doing?" And I feel bad every time, but that happened.
As in, like, what are you doing? Like, scared?
No, okay. She has before.
I would shit my fucking pants.
But now she knows, like, oh, my husband just always staying
Get to bed.
Sleepwalking. Yeah, she sometimes, like, you know, when you're kind of mid state of like, it wouldn't take a lot for you to kind of wake up and like.
Yeah.
But you're kind of so she'll be like, okay, hey, Kobe, just go back to bed. Like.
Yeah.
You don't need to be standing up. Just go back to bed. And she'll be sweet and nice about it.
Okay.
Because
good for her.
Holy crap, dude. I know there's been times though where she told me she woke up and I'm like over her, and I can't imagine what that'd be like. And
oh my God, especially
I do that once a week.
Like, probably. Listen, a girl could do that to me. Like Isla, like I wouldn't, because it's like, like a pleasant woman.
Yeah.
Dude, not that you're not pleasant, but I'm saying
What?
no. I'm just saying like a grown man.
Yeah.
Bro,
Just me, no shirt, just being like.
Yeah, dude. No, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
But snoring is what I wanted to get to. I'm glad because wait, you were full on like take off your thing and just walking around.
I do. I've woken up in the living room before and been like, how did I get here?
Weird.
Yeah.
One time though, I think I've done it once in my life. One time I woke up with my whole fucking comforter in the bathroom.
That's.
So I must have like walked in. I must have like had it on me.
Yeah, you kind of.
Or holding it.
Cloaked.
But I don't remember doing that at all. I woke up. I was like, dude, where's my fucking?
I know you're gonna talk about snoring.
Yeah.
But like I have full on like hit before in my sleep. Been like, ah, and like hit.
Hit what? Nothing.
Wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've been like, what?
I just go back.
And then she's like, you hit me. And I'm like, I promise I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
That's so funny. Dude, if you would have hit me, I'm throwing hands.
I know.
You hit me in my sleep.
I'm terrible. But I don't snore.
Good, thank God. First of all, I sleep like a princess. As far as I know, I sleep like a princess.
You do.
Literally, like.
I've got you. Like, literally, like, fetal and, like, you could be sucking a thumb. You're, like, in that kind of state. Yeah.
No, literally, bro, like. And I don't make a sound. I don't make a peep.
It's the cutest thing about
It's lit. I think I just have. I'm a good sleeper.
Yeah.
But I went to a wedding with, and I'm gonna fucking call him out because he's on the podcast all the time. T. Will.
His wed?
No. I went to a wedding with him and his girl. It was me and Isla. And it was like whatever.
Yeah.
It was in Vegas, and we had to sleep in a hotel. I was with T. Will in the.
Oh my gosh! I'm furious.
And I saw a TikTok about this. Thank God I saw the TikTok because it made me feel. It validated me because she is recording herself crying because she's in a room with someone snoring and she can't sleep.
I have done the same thing.
Dude, I literally was like, luckily he didn't do it the whole night. Like he would find a new position and just go to bed. I'd be like, fucking thank God. But if he were to do it all night, I would have gotten up and found a way to only wake him up and be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Straight up when it's like extremely loud.
It wasn't extreme, but it was fucking snoring. That's for sure. I'll give you realistic.
Okay. That's still
Just like that.
That's still annoying.
That's fucking disgusting. Stop.
I've had two situations in my life
Yeah.
where I've wanted to hurt
Ooh.
because of this, and they were both in hotels.
Yeah. It's always a hotel.
And maybe like my wife like makes snores or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to it, but I'm like so comfortable at night. I just go to bed and sleep through it.
Yeah.
I was in a hotel in Vegas. Something about the Vegas rooms.
What the fuck is it? Something with the air?
I was at the Mr. Olympia.
Uh-huh.
And this person's not watching this, but I won't drop names.
Okay.
But I was in the room with him, and oh my gosh, dude, he was so loud.
I know him?
You may have met him.
Okay, so it's no one I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you've met him. I don't know.
Okay.
So loud, dude. I was pissed the whole night, dude. And he had his own bed, and I was sharing a bed with my cousin.
You see how shocked I am?
Dude, I was so
I'm
mad.
like, Kobe, I'm so sorry.
I'm so mad, dude. And I have a video somewhere of me just being like, I'm gonna show this to you in the morning.
That's really funny, bro.
I found my AirPods.
Me too.
You know, silent mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put on rain noises. I was trying everything.
You could hear him?
Through my AirPods, I could still hear him. But it was just enough for me to maybe get, like, a little bit of sleep to, like, fall into a deeper sleep.
Dude, that honestly, that leads to resentment. That leads to resenting that person.
I told him in the morning, and it's like I've always been really cool with him since I've known him. God. We've never been, like, best buds, but we've always been super cool with each other. And I was like, you suck when you sleep.
Dude.
And you're married?
When you sleep. I would whoop your ass if I was your wife.
Oh my gosh, dude. I was so upset. Cause next morning we had a big day ahead of us, and all night was just
what a whore. I'm so fucking pissed off right now.
I was so but like the video you were talking about, you saw her like crying?
Yeah, she's crying.
Oh my gosh, I felt like that.
Yeah, I felt there hasn't been luckily, so I've been on not that many trips with my family, like a good amount I guess, and like none of them make any sound. Thank Christ. None of them.
Yeah, I don't think I've really dealt with.
So
that before.
is it genetic? You think maybe something with your dumbass throat?
Yeah, it's stupid. Like,
Ugh, hate your throat.
like I grew up, like
Pause.
for a big chunk of my life, sharing a room with my brother, and I don't
Yeah.
think I ever had to.
Yeah.
I think maybe there's been times. What sometimes will get me if I'm like in a hotel room with somebody that's snoring. Sometimes you could throw a pillow at them, and they'll like, and then they'll
Get
like,
a new position.
they'll get in a different spot and they'll be fine.
Exactly.
But when it's relentless, all night, oh my!
Yeah, seriously.
You just brought like an anger out in me.
I'll tell you the polite thing to do. First of all, you're a fucking grown man. You've been on trips before, and people have definitely complained about this to you.
Yeah.
So
You know,
grow up and get one of those fucking magnets on your nose or something.
Magnet your nose, dude. If it's that bad,
Tape your mouth. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, dude. I'm actually like, dude. I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so like not disrespectful. That's like you're not thinking of anybody else.
That was
you know that you are. You know.
That was dude.
Oh my.
Infuriating.
Yeah.
And the one other time that it happened, I couldn't really complain because it was with older people that were letting us stay in their hotel room because we didn't want to have to buy our own hotel room.
Uh-huh.
And it was really loud, but I was able to be like, you know what?
This is free.
I could be on the streets right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll shut up and
Yeah.
I'll.
But when I fucking pay for a hotel room and like I'm in
Yeah.
Shut your whore mouth now
You refund me.
before I yell anymore.
Way past that.
Actually, yeah, I know. Before I start screaming as if I haven't fucking yelled for 10 minutes, I want to talk about. Well, this actually might make me yell. It depends. Well, I don't give a damn. So everyone remembers the Trump assassination attempt.
I remember.
Everyone remembers.
Where were you?
First of all, do you remember where you were? Yeah. Do you remember?
I was in the airport.
Word. I was at Lagoon.
Fun.
Dude,
What a fun place to figure that out.
I swear to God, we're sitting in line, and I'll tell you which line it was. Fucking Rattlesnake Rapids, I think. Is that what it's called?
Ooh, you're getting wet.
I'm getting wet, soaking, dripping.
I guess it was.
And then we talked about Trump,
It was summer.
and then I was like, I'm dry. He's so ugly.
He ugly.
It's actually unbelievable. Anyway, did you see that? Actually, the edited picture of him without like hair transplants. I don't even know if he has that. I don't care. But if he has, it was like him as a regular old man without being orange and hair transplants. Have you seen that edited picture?
No, I don't want to.
It's, bro, he's the face of our country. It can't be that ugly.
Yeah, he's so ugly, but it almost works out for him because it's like that's what he's known for.
He's known for his, for sure.
It's like he's been.
Yeah.
He's been orange and ugg.
Toad.
And
Toad.
I'm not attacking, I'm not sharing my actual stances or whatever, but
Yeah.
he's been orange and ugg.
Of course.
And I think that kind of works to his advantage, like
Somewhat.
to a point.
He's one of the most identifiable
Anyways.
people ever.
Yeah, I remember. And I remember just being like,
I want to know. Yeah.
what the?
They shot at him. That was crazy, though. I was like, dude. What
It's because it's like, okay, I don't care who you are, what you're running for. You don't deserve to get shot at.
When you get shot at in your head,
that's crazy.
that is insanity. It's so fucking insane. That was like, and I'm a weirdo, so the first thing I thought of was it was this far away from, and at the time I knew he was gonna be like, everyone was gonna fucking vote for this guy, whatever. I was like, we were this far away from his head
Explode.
turning into paste, or at least like, could you imagine the different conversation we'd be having right now?
No.
If our future president's head exploded?
Crazy.
It would have been insane. Anyway, I want to know, what do you think about that being faked? Do you think there's any percentage, any possibility
No.
that was
Dude,
not at all?
First of all, look at the guy that did it.
Mm-hmm.
He was the kind of guy
Yes.
that was gonna shoot a president.
Yes.
He wasn't faking nothing. He wasn't missing for something. This isn't some sniper. No, this guy.
Yeah.
Trump got lucky, dude. I
You
don't.
think so?
I
agree.
I think there's 0 to like 0.5% chance that was fake.
You know what I think?
I really don't think.
I'll tell you my percentage.
Yeah.
10.
You think that high?
8, 7.
Yeah.
Because I would never put it past
I don't-
some people to lie in my fucking face. I would never put it past anybody that's...
If you want to get into the conspiracy, and we're not going to necessarily, but like the shooter apparently like they found a bunch of weird stuff, right? Like it was like he had his phone was wiped, his apartment was like wiped, when they like tried to investigate, and apparently he had something to do with like some big corporation or something. So not to say it wasn't planned by something bigger, but I don't think that he missed on purpose.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Because first of all, I have trouble wondering how they would fake the thing on his face, him getting hit. But the thing that I think is so, dude, the thing I thought was so fucking fake, and the reason I even consider this is because he gets his fucking face shot at.
Yeah.
By a weapon, right? First reaction, oh, bodyguards around him. First reaction, he pushes his motherfucking boys aside and goes, dude, you're fit. So I was just like, dude, that is, first of all, perfect for publicity and perfect for running for a president. Obviously, he was running for president at the time. Perfect for that shit. You got try to get shot at in the fucking face, and then you go, fuck that. I didn't get shot. Fucking America.
Yeah, because obviously they found the shot, and they shot the guy right away.
Yep.
I'm assuming you did that. Yep. Also, should have noticed him. I know we don't have to get into it, but like I think people didn't.
You saw it.
I've seen different angles and whatever.
This motherfucker's on the roof.
Yeah,
with a sniper.
Yeah,
dude, snipers are fucking this big. So what the hell? Like I don't know,
but yeah, I also think, dude, I could not imagine the adrenaline that he probably felt in that moment of being like, what?
Yeah,
like it's enough sometimes for you to be like unreasonably like.
Yeah. No, I could see it. Especially someone like I'm not gonna act like as self-centered as him.
Yeah.
Let me get this fucking photo op. Fuck yeah. Okay, go. I could see it.
I mean, that may have won him.
Could have. That's what I'm saying. You don't think that could have been fake? For that reason?
I don't think that you like a guy that looked like that could have perfectly
How the fuck did he get up there though?
Maybe if it was like some trained sniper from like that's been in the army for 30 years.
Yeah.
No, this was some like goofball teenage kid that I don't think missed on purpose. That is insane.
Fuck, dude.
To have such good aim where you miss from here to here.
Hey, bro.
No.
Fuck, dude. No, it could have been fake. I like. Honestly,
I think that's ridiculous.
I'm gonna keep it at 10%.
I'm still keeping it in the 0.5 to 0.8 range.
Damn. Okay. I talked about this with other people, not you. What about landing on the motherfucking moon?
Okay.
We've talked about this before, but not on these. Not on the reboot.
Yeah, this is new us.
Did we talk about this or have we not?
Not since the
No. Okay. Let me tell you what I think. That's 85% fucking fake to me.
You're up there.
Yes.
You're up
and
there.
I'll tell you a lot of reasons, and like people are gonna. And this is just fun to talk about, bro. I'm just a fucking stupid kid with a podcast, right? And I'm just talking about whatever, you know.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm not educated. I'm not smart. So don't be. Shut up. I don't think. Bro, what the fuck? Because you've seen these pictures, dude. They got up there. They landed. 1969. Remember.
16.
Think about this fucking picture. 69. Hey, yo. Landed on there. And then, not only did they do that, they detached a vehicle with wheels. They detached that from their spaceship. 1969. They detached it from the spaceship and put it on the ground. And were driving it around and shit. Okay, right? And then they had all these things up there. They get back on the ship.
Yeah.
The moon is 268,000 miles away.
Good number.
Or 238,000, something around those things.
You know space.
They get up there, and they get all these calculations correct, right? They get up there, they do all that. They fucking fly back down.
Yeah.
Land all three of them.
Was that same day?
Actually, I don't know.
Because that's
no.
It couldn't be.
Probably, I don't know actually how long. Let me look it up. How long? I don't care. But I just, and I could see there's a lot of reasons why they would fake that.
People don't same day travel to space.
Did you hear about those people that got stuck for 9 months?
Yeah.
Me and Coleman talked about that on the other podcast. I would. I'm just taking off my helmet into space.
No, you would love it.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
Okay, no, listen.
You love space.
This is gonna talk about I fuck with being on Earth, right? Being stuck in this atmosphere. I fuck with space so much, right? I'm stuck in the atmosphere.
know,
There's no way for me to possibly leave, right? Like I'm stuck right here, so it's cool.
Yeah.
But the second I'm fucking in a ship and I'm looking at the whole Earth, my fucking brain. I'm cursing a lot because I'm serious. My brain would literally just, and dude, I would have panic attacks. I'd flip out up there.
I could imagine that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could imagine that. But I think after a certain amount of time, like, you get over having the panic
I think so too.
attacks, and you're just like, okay, if it came to a point where it's like, I don't know if I have the rations.
Yeah, true.
I'm jumping out of the space.
Yeah. You ever see The Martian? Have you seen The Martian?
Yeah, great movie. Matt Damon?
Doesn't he have to? He has to harvest his poopy.
Yeah, poop.
Make potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Could you do that? You think? Could you get anywhere near?
Could I come up
Matt
with that?
Damon? Yeah. Do you think? You could?
No, I wouldn't be like.
But if you're an astronaut, you could. So
Yeah, if I'm educated, if I'm Matt Damon, I'm throwing some Duke in there. And
I love how everyone refers to that character as Matt Damon. No, yeah, I can't even. I haven't seen that movie like fucking forever.
Me either.
What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite space movie?
Interstellar.
Okay. Oh, besides that.
Any?
Do you know any?
Yeah, I get down with some space. Star Wars.
Word. Do you actually though?
Yeah,
Are you a Star Wars nerd?
No, but I can appreciate it. I think it's cool.
Are you one of those people that is like, yo, the reboots? Fuck them.
No, I could care less. But
dude,
cinema.
I love that meme now. Every time I watch a good movie, I'm like, I picture that.
Absolute cinema.
Dude, you should see Mickey 17. It's cool. It's a cool movie.
Okay.
Just came out. I don't want to like spoil it for anyone, but Robert Pattinson's in it. That's a space movie, and Mark Ruffalo.
I like Robert Pat. I mess with Robert Pat heavy.
Mark Ruffalo's in it too. You know Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah.
He's really good. He's pretty much doing like a Trump impression the whole time. Hey, stop.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Kinda. They really paint him in a bad light.
Wait, is this a new movie?
Yes. Yeah.
In theaters.
Yeah. Came out like last month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, something like that. Stitch. I don't want to yell in the mic. Down. He only listens when you're stern. You know what I mean? Good boy.
Stern.
Okay. But yeah, that you should watch that. What was the space movies? I don't know. The
space movies.
And the reason I want to bring this up is like it's so cool in theory. Like when I'm thinking about space, I think it's awesome that's also. What if it's all fake? What if all that information is just like being planted into our education system and it's fake?
Well, going back to Moonland is like, here's the thing.
Right.
Have we been back? Since?
No, I don't think so.
69?
And that's always brought up as well.
So people get mad about that.
Yeah.
Understandable.
The fuck?
Because what did they say? And I don't even know if this is true, but I think we all heard this, is like the computers that they were using for the moon landing, we have on our iPhones
our phones? Now. Hell to the no. If that's
true. Why haven't we been back? Because I know. Because here's the part of it where I'm like, it's not like I study this either.
Yeah,
but here's the part where I'm like, okay, a little suspicious. Because the whole thing was, who can get to the moon first, us or Russia?
Yeah. Space race, baby.
And the Patriot side of me is like, we really pushed just to be like, we're beating you. And we got there.
Especially at the time.
Suck it.
Yeah.
But to that same point, it could be like, we're just going to, like, we could just fake this to be like, look, Russia, we beat you to it.
Yes.
But the fact that it's still such like a controversy, whether, I mean, some people are 100% set happened, didn't happen. It's like from 69, the fact that if we 69. Don't have definitive proof that we didn't do it makes me think, I'm just going to side with the fact that we did it. Because I like that.
Me too. Honestly, me too. Like, I'm not this guy. I'm like kind of fucking around on the podcast because, but I don't know if I am because, again, like, are we gonna dude? This is something I could talk about forever, and you could bring up a million things, 9/11, all this shit. But are we gonna sit and pretend? Stitch, he's like, yeah, I need attention, fucking now.
I'm sorry, I can't give you attention.
Yeah, not right now. We're talking about something very serious, and we might get fucking sniped at because we're talking about something very governmental and secret. They're gonna snipe through the windows.
Yeah, from the apartment.
Anyway, yeah, you hear that? That's them loading up the fucking tank.
It's your
fault. That shit outside.
Gaslight the dog.
What was I gonna say? But are we gonna act like why the fuck wouldn't the government lie? Like, why the hell do you think that they wouldn't lie? Like, honestly, and I think if you have enough of a... Now, not to say... My God, not to say that I'm very, very smart. I know there's... But it's called fucking free thinking, common sense, okay? Like, bro, humans are corrupt and want power, money, and that's pretty much it. So you're gonna fucking pretend like 9/11... Like, don't... You're honestly stupid if you are 100% on either side. Because... Yo, fucking 9/11, you're gonna pretend like we wouldn't do that?
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I mean, I'm not...
Again, I'm not saying that that's my opinion on 9/11, but are we gonna pretend like they wouldn't fucking lie straight to our fucking faces about something like that?
I think they probably lie every day to our faces.
Oh, yeah!
So, it's...
My God!
It's like, yeah, I wouldn't put anything past them. But then again, I think times have changed, actually. I think we're more corrupt now than we were.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the opposite.
No,
I was about to
from
be like,
69 to
okay, yeah,
2001.
uh-huh.
You know, because we're just talking about those two conspiracies, whether they're not or not.
It is a conspiracy, like no matter what.
Okay,
like,
yeah, you're right. You're right. Like the things that are going on now, dude. I think we could go on for hours.
It's fucking scary
about what's real and what's not real.
Yeah, could be anything. You know what? Like, on a lighter note, like the NFL. Who fucking knows if that's real? The NBA.
I had a teacher in high school that he wasn't like a sports guy, and I think he was actually kind of
anti-sports.
He didn't like watch professional sports. I think he respected it, like the athletes and everything, but he didn't like watch it.
Yeah.
And he said, and it's always kind of stuck with me. He goes, "You guys sit down on a Sunday." You watch the NFL with your family. It's all great. But he's like, have you ever thought about how that's just there to distract you from the bigger problems that are actually happening within our, like, government? And he's like, did you ever think that you're so focused about what pick your team is going to get that that's just there to distract you from what's going on a Sunday in the government? And it kind of got me thinking. I'm like, yeah,
we're screwed.
Like that's
bro.
I think that's kind of why that's part of like why it's there.
Yeah.
It just
is.
I don't
know because that's kind of stupid because
I love sports, but
he put it in a very very negative tone because like when you put it in a lighter note, it's literally that's what entertainment is it not?
No, that is my take. I think it's there to distract us in a good way.
Yeah. Like
you don't want to be focusing on all this.
No, you shouldn't be.
But he did put it in a way that kind of made me think of like. It's like, yeah.
It's two sides to that shit, bro.
Yeah, of course. There always is. But...
Oh, I just fucking yelled. I'm so sorry.
If you want to get into like, is there like a script in the NFL, in the NBA?
Not a heavy script, but...
Do you think there's a chosen Super Bowl champion every year?
No.
No, I don't think so, dude.
No, I don't think so.
I do not think you have the most competitive people on the planet who are already getting paid millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I do not think that you're taking these people and being like, throw the game.
Yeah, because yes,
they are going to give their 100% no matter what.
Yes, they're already getting these contracts that are $90 million for 2 years. Yeah. Fucking whatever it is.
I think that's a stupid theory.
Yeah, because think about it. The only thing that they like, think about how bro. I'll go to the NBA. I know the NBA way more than the NFL, but think about how bad these motherfuckers want championships.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
And like Kobe Bryant, like that motherfucker had $500 million. LeBron has $900 million. Fucking all these people have. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? So they want championships. They want legacies. So I don't think they would script. They want legacies. They want to be legends.
You could go up to Kobe Bryant and say, "Look, we need things to be different this year. We can't have you guys win." You think you're gonna let Kobe Bryant convince?
Yeah.
Out of every person that's ever lived on the planet. LeBron and Kobe are the last two people that you're going to convince to throw a game.
And Jordan, too. Jordan's probably...
Oh, I meant Jordan and Kobe.
Jordan, Kobe?
I meant Jordan, Kobe.
LeBron, too.
LeBron, I think, as a winner, I don't think he has it there as much as Kobe and...
I think... But I'll say Jordan...
And Jordan?
Is a little more like a little scumbag-ier. I think he...
Yeah.
Let me do that.
But same with...
He could get...
Well, he was a gambling man. We all know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But nothing... And Kobe's the same way. Nothing would come in the way of winning.
Yep.
Absolute zero.
Imagine though.
No.
There's what if they're
that's something
theory. What if their act is fake?
No. It's not. It's not.
I don't think so either, but What if their act is like, bro, I want these fucking championships, but in reality, all this shit is about money, bro. The NBA is about fucking money.
They're already getting paid though, dude. It's like
Not the NBA. No. No. These players are,
yeah.
but the NBA isn't. So the NBA is like, throwing this shit out because they're like, we need viewership to get this fucking money. Dude, you know what I don't know. Here's the 20% maybe real to me. The Luka trade was, dude, that shit was like in circle. Like, dude, we just need more eyes.
That was crazy.
We just need more eyes. We need more people watching. Like, and we need more people on the Lakers too. Like, we need more people watching the Lakers. We need people watching. Like, we need people watching the NBA right now, bitch.
Yeah.
So let's trade the best player in the world to the Lakers.
Well, that there's no conspiracy around that. That goes into a trade. Like, that gets taken into account.
Not.
Yes, it does. You said our numbers suck.
Yeah, but why the fuck would Dallas do that? Why would Dallas get themselves in that? Dude, the LA's already LA.
Dallas thought,
and with LeBron,
dude, Dallas's management, that guy's an idiot. I genuinely think he thought he was doing something, and that he was getting a leg up on Luka.
Bro, we are deep in this conspiracy
but
talk.
Like,
I like it.
I think it's, in the NBA it's prevalent, but specifically in the NFL, every year, the script. Oh, this is going with the script.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes I want to believe it's so bad because I'm like, the Chiefs were not supposed to make the Super Bowl, dude. They had a bad...
This year?
Yeah. They were not supposed to.
Who was supposed to, you think?
They barely won so many games.
They did.
And like
I barely know about the NFL, I know that.
Here's the thing. Here's where I get a little tricky dicky.
Go ahead.
I don't know why I said that.
Not like that.
Tricky dinky. Anyways.
No, I like that.
Where I get into is, dude. And I hate to be this guy. I hate to.
Go ahead, dude.
But sometimes refs, dude. I just cannot with refs. Sometimes the call is just a little bit too convenient. Sometimes it's too convenient.
Why do you think it's for Kansas City though?
Because they're the team that does have the most eyes on them. They have been winning. They have the most recognizable. Their tight end is dating Taylor Swift.
That's true. No, yeah, you're right. Because I was trying to think, like...
He had his worst season of his career, probably. And they still made it to the Super Bowl. And he had one catch the whole time.
Travis?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think
yeah.
What happened was the Eagles in this situation were so
awesome.
noticeably better. Oh, shoot. How long has it been like that? No. Okay. I'm just saying, I think the Eagles were so much noticeably better as a genuine team that it wasn't going to be close.
Yeah, they whooped their ass.
You couldn't have like thrown enough flags to make it close.
No.
Because sometimes I'm just like, it's too convenient.
Good shit though. That's good. I don't know. That's what makes it.
It's like, oh, you're on the 1 yard line. Oh, now you have a flag that sent you back 15 yards. I don't know.
Dude, I mean, I'm not gonna. I wish there was more like that in the NBA. There's not really that much. There's not much conspiracy going on.
There was kind of like the one thing that I can see that does resonate a little bit is like superstar treatment in the NBA.
Okay.
Like I do think that LeBron probably gets some calls that other people wouldn't get. I think it's the same deal with like.
But I mean, I could argue the opposite too. Like I could argue that, like that's true, but I could argue he doesn't get a lot of fucking calls too.
Well, he'll throw himself on the ground and cry to make sure he gets the call. Sorry.
Well,
that's just the
hey. We're gonna talk about fucking passion. I really and I'm a Glazer. Obviously, I fuck with LeBron, but like dead serious. If another athlete were to be like, "Why the fuck would you not call that?" They'd be like, "Oh, he's so passionate."
No,
but it's because it's
out of the game.
No.
Yes, they do. Dude, the NBA is the softest league,
bro,
in the world.
The only one I can think of off the top of my head is the Jason fucking Tatum one. And if LeBron would have gotten thrown out of that game for complaining, I would have fucking lost it. And I don't even care about, like, I love the Lakers, but I don't care about it to the point where I'll be like, yo, like screaming. But like, dude, that motherfucker went up for a layup. You see this replay? His fucking hand wraps around his like all this shit. I won't get into it for these people that aren't sports fans. Yeah, I'm yelling. No, it's because my mic is so high. But dude, it's like every other athlete, you'd be like, that's fucking bad. And I get it though. LeBron is crybaby, but
I could say
every athlete's crybaby.
It was the same thing. It was like James Harden in his prime. It was the same thing.
Every athlete's crybaby.
You know, Luka, same thing.
Oh, Luka.
Like, dude, but I do think that there's to a degree, it's like the refs are like, oh my gosh, I get to ref LeBron.
Ooh, yeah, no,
You know,
I
I
agree.
do think there's
No,
some of that.
some of them, yes.
Some of
These
it.
big time refs, though, fuck no. These big time refs don't give a shit about any of them. I don't think. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean
Listen,
that's the conspiracy.
Yeah, we won't stay on the NBA too long because I mean I could talk about it forever, but I think.
Can I talk about LeBron for a second?
Yeah.
Have you seen the LeBron like songs, like the AI
I
songs?
love those,
Dude, his name is LeBron James. He's just the man on the Lakers.
Dude, the best one still is the OG. LeBron James. LeBron. That's the best fucking one. Dude, hold up. I sent one to my brother here. I'll pull it up, bro.
Oh my dude, they are so funny.
They're
dude.
so good. Look at this one. Keep on glazing you because
It
you're my
is
king.
so funny.
There was another one I sent to him. Let me try and find it. Hold up. They're really good.
I've definitely sent you some too.
I said, bro, how you keep ballin'? Yeah, make that sound like a whip. Yeah, wonder how long you'll be ballin'. I wanna go back to
Dude, there's like a million. He was sending me something.
It's so funny.
No, but yeah, those are funny.
Yeah.
Some of them, have you seen the ones that aren't AI? Like, dudes are full on recording
And
vocals.
and they're killing it.
They're really good. Yo, this is why, okay, this is funny. This is why I kind of, obviously I make beats and I sell beats still here and there, but I cannot put all my eggs in that basket because the talent out there, like, I'll just blend in, bro. Even if I get really good, I'll just blend in. Like, I gotta latch onto a lot of things.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna make the beats work, because, like, these motherfuckers are good, bro.
Yeah, there's some.
I'm like, Jesus, bro. I'll be like, dude, I've been making beats like 4 years now, probably. Like, I'm coming up on, and I'm like, dude, I cannot do that. Like, I would never cook that shit.
Yeah, bro.
They're just like random people. I'll look at their followers; they'll have like 15K. I'm like, bro, you're fucking so good. You got 15K. Oh, but yeah, there's a lot of talent.
You have a demographic though, and people are attracted to your beats for a reason.
Yeah, I
don't
agree.
take that away from you.
I have a niche. Thank God. I found a little niche. That's why the slit on that channel is working so well. Is because it's like a little.
You have an identifiable style. To me, at this point, I've heard so many of your beats.
Yeah.
That I can listen to a Jordan Corley beat and be like, "That's a Jordan Corley beat."
Low key.
I think you're there.
Kinda. Yeah, a little bit. Cause, I mean, I blend in a lot of shit. It's like, dude, I blend in like like Suicide Boys production and like Metro Boomin and like
It's chill.
and Kanye for sure.
I'll make a LeBron song to one of your beats.
Oh my God, that'd be lit. LeBron James. That's such a good one, bro.
So fun.
I can't believe they came up with that. The internet's
Dude.
undefeated. It's been defeated. I've seen some, but undefeated. The meme side of it.
The meme side of it.
You know what I saw yesterday on IG?
What?
I saw a dude sitting. Would you lose your phone?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's right, dude. It's in the abyss.
I was gonna look up LeBron
meme.
songs, but it's fine. I don't need to.
We'll talk about this off camera. We'll definitely do fucking.
Yeah, it's in the abyss.
LeBron memes. Yeah, shit falls in the abyss all day. Shit. What was I talking about? What was I saying? Some shit. Damn, I was on a train. What was I?
No, I said I make a LeBron song on your beat. That was the last thing I said.
Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, fuck it. I mean, that might be a good time to transition. Then. Let me try and find some. Oh, okay. Something I never thought. Hey, don't get too ahead of yourself.
Sorry, I started betting you.
Something I never expected. Honestly, like at least not until I was older, was the switch up on Disney that the public has had.
Whoa, dude. Yeah, that is something to talk about because the new Snow White movie, is that kind of where you're going?
I've kind of already discussed the Snow White movie like a tiny bit, but yes, that is one thing. But like, I mean, first of all, it definitely has declined. They put like one out every like 3 years now. I swear to God, it was like a yearly Disney or Pixar movie that was like, jeez,
dude.
And that was up until like Moana. After Moana,
yeah, because Moana
banged.
What 2000? I want to say.
I would say 15.
Like 15, 14?
14, 15. Dude, we talk about Disney shit. Like I talk about movies on here all the time and like Disney stuff, but
dude, on our old
I don't give a damn.
Our old episodes, we have the Disney tier list.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
That was fun.
But the switch up is like, first of all, people come here, give me your face. I'll hold your face. People have like they say all the back in the day. Let me start over. Back in the day, like there was diversity in movies, right? Like so many different types of people in these Disney movies, and we never even realized, right?
Because we didn't care.
Because that wasn't like we knew that these people existed. Like this wasn't like what.
It's before we were corrupt.
What the fuck? Seriously, like I never thought of these movies as like this is a Mexican movie or this is a blah 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 like a Israeli movie. No one ever thought about that. This is just a dope ass movie about a dope ass kid, or a dope ass bug, or a dope ass plane, or a dope ass car.
Yeah, 100%.
And now like every time.
Sorry, dog.
I want to discuss that. Now every time there's like diversity in movies, people are like, oh, woke Disney, woke. This was already there, first of all. And now I think Disney was aware that it was there. And now they're like, I think there's a problem on both sides a little bit.
I think Disney at this point is just like, I hate to be the guy that's like, they're shoving it in your face. Because I don't mean that in like a negative way. I mean that in a sense of like, they're genuinely like, oh, this is what we do now. Whoppa. You know, no, where it's like you were saying before, it was.
I agree with that.
Even in cars, there are so many identifiable. My bad.
Good lordy lord. Okay, yeah.
Cars that like you could almost look at that car and be like,
that dude's
black.
That
dude's a hippie.
Dude,
that dude is this.
Ramon.
Raider is Ramon is totally black.
Ramon is totally like.
It's great.
What was he? Actually, I can't think of his. He's like, hey man, what is that? Like,
who's the lowrider?
That's Ramon.
That's Ramon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
hey,
no,
man.
maybe he's Mexican.
He's like Dominican, like he's something.
Yeah.
And you never even thought about that. I was like, this is a dope.
You didn't care.
And Flo was a black lady, for sure.
Oh,
you never fucking.
Hey, sugar, dude,
sure.
I love it.
And like I'm trying to think. I don't know really any other. I don't know. Like I didn't really think about that, but that.
Dude, well, Mater's like the obvious like you're white trash.
Well, it's Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy. But like to that point, we were kids, and we just, and maybe it's because we were kids. No, I think even adults at that time.
Stitch.
It's all good. Stitch. Sit.
Down. He's such a nuisance.
That's all good. But like even like adults were watching Cars at the time, and I think it was just like, it just meshed, and you weren't so focused on the fact that Flo was a black lady doing the car. It was just, that's what it is, and you loved it.
It felt like they were focused on making a good movie. That's why they weren't like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
And they were.
But whereas if theoretically, to play the other side,
yeah,
if Disney were to put out Cars today, they would make sure that you knew the race and identity of each car.
You think so?
I think that's the argument. They'd be like, and Lightning grew up in a rough neighborhood where he this and this, and they would like just really try and like,
yeah,
they would do it in a different sense.
Something happened, bro,
and it sucks because
something in the timeline.
Because why?
What the fuck happened in the timeline? And I'll tell you, this will say a lot about me. This will say something about me. Like I'm not a political person. I'm very free thinking. So don't be like, oh, this kid's a fucking lib, or this kid's a fucking Proud Boy. You're a pussy. Okay, I'll get that out of the way. If that's what you're like, oh, this fucking libtard, or whatever I say to anything, like if you assign it to a side, you're an idiot. But I want to say like, dude, I lost my train. I thought we were talking about Disney and shit. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Okay, so like I'm so about gay people. Like you've never caught me in my life giving a damn about something like that. I cannot physically think about myself like putting like caring so much about who other people are having sex with. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a kid, then I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
But anyway, but and now it's like, so I remember being so like the pride shit I loved, but now it's like, bro, you turn something that's not a problem, and that like if you were to have kept it surface level and not brought everyone into this, like now it's a fucking nuisance, and like you wonder why there's anti-gay people. Yeah. And I'm nowhere near anti-gay, but like you cannot, like the amount of shit that's shoved down people's fucking faces, and it's not just the gay people or trans or it's also fucking Trumpies, it's also fucking libbies. Well, dude, shut the fuck up.
George, this is what I'm talking about. The media, rolling back into it. like, they do this to divide us. It's not because they
It's
want us to
horrible.
be together, dude.
It's horrifying.
It's
yes.
like, yeah, I don't like gays. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, if we get into like,
Yeah. So what? I hate trans people. Dude, that's fucking.
like we get into like the Disney stuff. It's like they want to divide you, so they'll take it to the other side and just be like, oh, look at these two guys making out in a movie the whole time, just to freaking die.
Why do we care so much about
like
sex?
It's like before, dude. Like we were talking about, we did not care. We didn't care, but now it has to be a point of contention, on purpose.
A little bit.
It's the whole thing they did with freaking what's her name, Snow White. That's just like,
how could a brownish girl be Snow White? It's fucking Snow White, a princess. That's fake.
yeah. But it's like, I mean, if Disney were taking it serious, I'm just gonna say it. They would have made Snow White freaking white. If they were like taking it serious,
I guess
I think
so.
they wanted to just they're at a point to where it's like, I want to make a move so bad that we're going to like they probably didn't even cast a white woman.
You think?
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
no, they did.
I don't know.
But I don't know why they would choose her.
Because I think they had this design the whole time. And then they picked somebody that turned it into like, now I'm going to ruin your whole business. And it's better because I am this. It's better because I am this. And because there's no man that's going to save me.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, shut up.
No, I do hate that. But at the same time, like, here's my take. I would never fucking find myself. I cannot believe the internet found itself so concerned with that. Bro, holy shit. Dude, get a fucking, even a part-time job.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing.
Dude.
You're going to watch it or you're not going to watch it.
And if,
Who
dude,
cares?
I don't think Disney played into, I don't know. And I don't know why they chose her, and it has nothing to do with the skin color. That's weird. I don't think it has anything to do with, like, they chose her because of that at all. But I'm confused with why, and she's not even, I don't give a fuck about what, she's kind of shitty. She doesn't look like Snow White. And it has, again, nothing, I don't give a fuck if you made her, like, a black lady. Dude.
She's a mean person.
But, oh my God, no, and my opinions are so staggered. That's why, like, I love this podcast, because, like, I could see both sides of things, but, like, to even find yourself at step one of being concerned is concerning to me.
Okay. Can I play devil's advocate?
Yeah.
Real quick. They make a Princess and the Frog 2.
Mm-hmm.
Live action, but it's a white woman playing Tiana.
Like, what are you saying?
Like, they remake it.
Yeah, no, but, like, what are you asking me? Like,
live action, would that bother you?
Bother me? Holy fuck. No.
Because that's the other end of the spectrum where people would go, whoa, 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 whoa.
And not that it, okay, here's my reaction. I'd be like, why the fuck? That's what I would, like, honestly, that's what I would do, and that's pretty much what I was, but to be like,
yeah,
this is a fight against our society of the white people.
Yeah.
Dude, don't see the princess movie.
How about,
there's your fucking math equation. Don't see the princess movie.
And how about we leave societal problems out of Disney?
Yeah.
And just make a funny kid move.
Or, here is another thing.
How about we leave that out?
No, here, we'll cut out the middleman. Leave fucking Lion King and fucking whatever they make alone.
Please.
Leave it alone, because when I watch it, I'm like, oh, Disney, you did it. You already did it. You already got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Why the... And I get you want $1 billion. I understand.
Dude, that's the new age... That's the new age days, though. It's like,
I know.
We have to make remakes of all this. No, we don't.
Sucks wieners.
Let's stop.
Sucks wieners. How about, like, reanimate it? Make it... Do stuff... Why the... And I actually... Okay. Here's the other side. Again, it's because companies want money. That's literally it. And I understand.
That's what it always will come down to.
Believe it. My Christ almighty.
It's like, okay, I think there's... Not to say there's not, like, passion in movies or projects anymore. But at the end of the day, they're going to get their back.
80% of movies don't seem to have a lot
It's like, you might find something out there that's like, wow, that, like, touched me.
Yeah.
Like...
There's... Yeah,
it's so... This is going to sound so dumb because I'm 25 years old. But I could watch the original Lion King and be like, dang, that touched me.
Of course. It's Lion King, bitch. Dude, he literally goes up to his dad. Get up. Are you fucking
And then he
kidding?
gets gaslit by his uncle.
Get out.
into thinking that he's the reason he died.
If I could get my fucking hands on Scar. if I could
Whoa.
grab Scar.
One of the greatest villains ever for that reason.
What, because he's a pro gaslighter?
Yeah, dude, a little kid. You're the reason. You just killed your dad. Run away. And he forced this little boy to run away into the wilderness with nothing and knowing nothing.
He's 6!
That's crazy, dude.
He's 6!
That's next level, like, actual evil.
That's a fuck, dude. People always talk about this movie.
That concept is insane.
That is insane. Those hyenas scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Hated those motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, we got like 10 minutes left.
Okay.
I want to do. Would you? Okay. I want to. Okay, I have pay the price. If people. Okay. Okay. Do you want to? Would you do a couple of these?
Yeah,
the last
I'll
10
do it.
minutes. Pay the price. Shout out Joe Santagato. His fucking game. I don't know. That's all I want to say. It's literally you get. We won't do the punishments. I just want to see if we can find some question and then go off on it. You know what I'm talking about?
That's fine.
I'll ask you one. Is this a fucking question? I don't even know. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's bullshit.
Don't give me one that's going to make me look terrible.
Yeah, that one was about Kylie Jenner, so that's stupid.
Just bought her freaking lip balm for my wife.
Here,
$40.
who's Kylie?
Kylie Jenner. Good products, though.
She does. Yeah, her
My
cosmetics.
wife loves them.
I've heard about it. Did you hear about Skims and Nike?
No, they collab?
Yeah, that's hard as hell.
That's cool.
The infamous serial killer, big jump. The infamous serial killer volunteered as a clown at children's birthday parties, and he killed at least 33 teenage boys. Who's that clown?
John Wayne Gacy.
Dude, you know about that? Okay. Yeah, you're. I mean, you've dove into that part of the internet, haven't you?
I've talked about this with you before. Probably once every like 3 months,
You
I'll
dive
like
into
get
that?
into like a dark like.
Ooh, yeah. Show me someone. Fucking
But like I can't do it for more than 24 hours because then I feel icky.
I get scared.
and-
I get scared.
But I know that.
Word. Stupid.
Nobody cares about that.
Yeah, there's some dud
I
cards.
mean,
in
not
there.
that it's not a good question, but
I'm a pop culture fiend though, so come at me.
yeah.
Was it? Oh, dude, ask me about him, bro. Let me get
No.
started on him, bro.
No, we're not doing that. Because we respect each other.
Word. I don't respect someone like that. We talk about people like him.
This artist.
This mic is loud.
Did you know anything about paintings?
Give me a good one, motherfucker. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a little derogatory. Oh, all these shitty cars.
I'm
bro?
sorry. I really want to find.
Yeah, I should have maybe like pulled some out beforehand.
This popular short video sharing platform shut down in 2016.
Oh, Vine. Hey,
We
okay.
can talk about Vine, dude. I loved Vine, man.
I think
I was a Viner.
Vine is only good because of the time. Like if like Vine could never come back, and I would hate if it did, because the only reason it's so notorious is because like it's fucking it was at its peak. Pow. You know, there'll never be something like that again.